Welcome to Pokepuff.
I see you're going out and about in the world a little bit more, man. Setting up more shows, hitting up more shows on the weekends. Is that correct?
We were reached out to by Mark over at Pittsburgh Card Shows. He said that he had somebody that dropped out with 4 tables available, so we went ahead and scooped some of those up, and we were lucky enough that Cuyahoga was hosting us. It was a ton of fun, ton of deals. It was definitely a packed house, that was for sure.
Oh yeah, no, they Mark and Bryce do a pretty good job over there. Seen you went and met PokeWiz a couple weeks prior. How was that interaction?
We were trying to actually get into that show, but we were a little bit late. And because of that, I figured why not go up there and we would bring the camera with us and highlight some of the people we ran into. And we ran into PokeWiz, we ran into Perry's Cards over there. It was a good time, and we met a lot of fun people over there.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of good people over running that circuit. Let's talk about you real quick. Reason we called you back on. So I haven't been highlighting too many of, we've been slow creeping my giveaways for October 18th, just because obviously we did the big one talking about the Mega Evolutions booster box going to a vendor and also one going to a customer. But you've been doing, and you're going to give away a base booster pack, correct, at our show. You want to tell our viewers the details?
Yeah. So essentially, if you end up coming to our table and you find anything that you like, if you end up spending $25 or more, you end up getting a free ticket for that base pack, automatically included all the way up to the October 18th show. That's when we'll do the drawing live, and we'll be streaming that on YouTube and Facebook. All that we ask for is your name and number, just in case you can't attend the show, and to give us 3 days to reach out. And that way we can kind of cycle through to the next person, so we're not landing, kind of just keeping it going.
Okay. So they don't have to be present when you draw. What time do you plan on drawing it?
Ideally, it's going to be around 3:30. I was hoping to coordinate that with you actually beforehand.
Yeah.
That way we can get that figured out. I wasn't sure if you wanted to do an announcement for it because of the complexity of it, or if you just wanted me to go ahead and do it on my stream myself. I figured I would coordinate that with you, and then we can figure that out.
I mean, you can do it on your stream, but we'll make sure you have the microphone and make an announcement so it's done, so it's coordinated with the other giveaways we're doing. Yeah, as long as 3:30 is a good time, because I think I'm doing the Mega Evolutions at 4. So most of my giveaways will be on the hour. So, yeah, we'll slot you in at 3:30. So make sure you get me a graphic so we can start. I can put that on all the promotions I'm about to do. You want to come by and grab some flyers so you can hand out. It shows you're at, to keep spreading the word.
Yeah, actually get up there. Right now, I got some stuff from Brian over in Columbiana. The work was trying to get something to go to highlight. I would like to contact Matt's Cards, kind of do something similar, just to kind of highlight all of the local shops that are like really out there and trying to put it out there to the community and make sure that there's actually product, because everywhere is kind of far away from each other and hard to find things as it is.
Yeah, this was all the cards.
Yeah, I'll probably I'll probably tell you to wait because after our show we're basically moving back downtown. But
like a date for that yet?
Yeah, right. I mean, I plan on being there right after. I'm hoping right after the show, man. I take everything back down there. I use Sunday to move in, and then I'm there October 20th. That's my goal. And then that's when I'll take over and do a league, and I'll take over the Pokemon stuff and all that. We'll start doing more play stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that means that for our March show, I'll be able to have a Pokemon event at our show as well. Because I imagine Pokemon's still going to be huge because we'll be going in the 30th anniversary. So, Cool, man. So, enjoyed Cuyahoga Falls in the show then?
Oh, yeah, man. It was absolutely amazing. Hoping that I can get all the shorts out throughout the week because there's just so much footage of everything. And then, of course, my mic cut out toward the end. So, a few deals ended up getting cut from the footage. But everybody was very, very nice, and we were lucky enough to be able to provide some bulk to people. And apparently, a lot of the players weren't really carrying that with them that day. So the people that were actually looking to build their decks, or they were looking to sit through, or they were completing DR specifically, that was a big pocket of mine. There's our DR binder, the DR bulk box.
Yeah, I did one of those this weekend. That's probably where I honestly should have went through it better, because there's a couple people who found some $20 bills in there. So I was doing $1 a piece or two for $3 in this box, and Yeah, there was a couple things that got pulled out of there that I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, hey man, congratulations, you get it, you know. I'm hearing a lot of people like talking about how kids are starting to kind of get a little mistreated by some of these people out at shows. Is there a concern as we go further into this, people that really don't have knowledge that are just in here trying to chase the greed, that we're gonna like put a bad taste in a lot of kids' mouths of something that should be an awesome time, and like Pokemon. But now it's like you have adults in it that are just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how do you feel about it?
I can say that when it came to Cuyahoga specifically, it was the majority of adults, of course, and a good portion of that was because it was such a sports car crowd. But I will say the people that came to our table, it was about 50-50 with kids with parents that collected with their parents or kids that just were part of it. And one guy specifically, he said to my wife, what do you feel about this? And she said that I'm supporting my husband. And he said, good answer. He said that my wife said, I get to have fun with my son today. So he felt like he was kind of just there on behalf of his son. And he was just there to support his son. And that aspect is amazing. And so there are bad components in the aspect of greed, of course. And when the hobby is in such a bull market the way that it is, and it's weird to say bull market when you're talking about cardboard and Pokemon cards, but it's just the reality of the situation and the day that we're in. I mean, look at celebrations right now. That Charizard has gone up like 40% within 2 weeks or something. The greed part is the little green monster is hard to fight off for a lot of people, and I think a lot of people will actually end up using their kids to kind of supplement for it. I had a kid that came up to me specifically in Cuyahoga, and he came up with a really battered card, and it was just an odd situation. And I didn't include it with any of the footage, but it almost, I got the vibe that he was sent to my table. I don't know if it was specifically or just around generally, but I got the vibe that he was given the card to be pulled to kind of see what he could get for it kind of deal. I asked him kind of, well, did you pull this card? Where did you get it? And he just kind of avoided the question. He wouldn't tell me where he got the card. He wouldn't tell me like what he was looking to get for it. He just said that he was looking to trade up, and that he asked for something that was like 3-4 times the value. And so I just gave him like a couple of stickers, and then I had a couple of like the mini packs of the Steph Curry and Luka Doncic that I got real cheap. So I gave him a couple of those, and I told him that he's looking to trade up to maybe go to a different vendor, and maybe he can use those to kind of use it to trade up with or something.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. All right, where are you going to be at this week?
Yeah, weather permitting, will be at Rogers. I'll have that announced tomorrow. We'll find out specifically for sure tomorrow. And then Saturday, Sunday, we're either going to be a part of our show ourselves. That'll be announced on Wednesday. And if we're not, then we are definitely going to be highlighting other people. And then throughout the week, we're going to be at other shops. I'll be at Watchtower on Tuesday. I'll probably be at Columbiana, Eldridge Bazaar and on Wednesday. And then I'll be at Nerdy Necessities on Thursday for their league or their play night.
Cool, man.
Another thing is we're also, of course, doing the Play for a Pack. We have the T-shirts. If you get those, then you get 5% off anything else that you get with the booth. And then my wife decided that she's going to do a Pick for Kicks giveaway. Well, I'm going to be adding that to the graphic as well. So anybody that comes up to the booth, no matter what, if you just sign your name, we'll have a little box separate. You can be part of, you pick your design on the shoe and she'll make it for you. And then it'll be ready by Christmas.
Cool, man. Awesome. Good stuff, man. All right, buddy. You be safe out there. We'll talk to you soon.
You too. Be safe, man. Appreciate
Hey, thank you, buddy. All right, guys. That's some from Pokepuffs there. One of our sponsors there. There he is. Sponsor Pokepuffs.